I'm Pastor King with the New Testament Baptist Church. I became involved with Master's Men from its inception when Dr. Eldon Martins had this idea. We met in a restaurant here in the Fresno, Clovis area many years ago now, over 20 years ago, and began to plan this. Brother Martin's vision for this conference was to have a conference where men of like faith and like practice, men of our independent Baptist churches could come and could be encouraged.
This was back when Promise Keepers was really in its heyday, and Brother Martins was burdened to have a conference that was an answer, a good fundamental biblical answer to Promise Keepers.
He contacted a pastor in Las Vegas, Dave Tice, who had a program for his own men called Master's Men, and asked Brother Tice if he could borrow some material and some ideas, and that was kind of the inception of it. And then Dr. Martins took it even farther, and we've watched. The first year was 180 men that came, and we've just seen the numbers grow and grow.
We were hoping for 90, and we had 175 men. We were absolutely thrilled. And we said immediately, we need to do this again. This needs to become an annual occasion.
I got introduced to Master's Men about 19 years ago. Pastor Martins asked me to come the second year of Master's Men. And after about my fourth year, he said, I want you to come every year. Could you do that? Could you put that on your calendar? And I feel like I'm the most blessed person. And all I have to do is come, and I get to preach, and then I get to meet other preachers that are here. I feel like I get to meet all the great preachers just because I'm part of Master's Men. So I'm the most blessed person here, and I love it.
It's a great privilege to be at Master's Men. I've had the opportunity now to preach here on a few different occasions, and it's a great blessing and encouragement to me. What a great opportunity for men to gather for a few days, be challenged by the preaching of the Word of God, be encouraged by the songs of heaven, and most of all to say, Lord, I'm on your side. I'll stand up for Christ.
Numerically, the conference has numerically grown, but the thing I think that's been the constant has been the preaching and the focus on the preaching of the Word of God. And the focus of the preaching has been for the men. Issues that men are dealing with, issues that men are facing, and that's been a constant throughout the years.
When I was pastor in Santa Maria, California, we had a couple opportunities to bring men to Master's Men, and what an opportunity to influence the leaders of our culture, men. And I counted it an incredible privilege to be invited to speak at Master Men.
Men know when they come here that they're going to get messages that are geared to them, that are going to help them with issues and things that they're facing back home in their home churches, in their family, and in their workplace. We purposely want our speakers to speak on the home. Our goal is not only to build these men in their local churches, but to build them in their home. And that's been a pretty constant theme throughout all the years.
I've been coming to Master's Men's Conference since I was about 16 years old. And I remember as a teenager looking around and seeing all these men wanting to live for the Lord. And it really put a desire in my heart to live for the Lord as well.
My first impression was I had no idea what to expect. And so when I walked in and was greeted by Eldon Martins and Tom King and all the preachers, I was very impressed at the warmth and then the size of the conference.
See, we usually have anywhere from 15 to 20 men that come, and in fact some of our men now are bringing their children, and some of the young men are getting involved and see the generations. I've been at Calvary for 23 years, and so it's exciting to see the young people, to see there's a large group of men that love the Lord and worshiping Him.
Well, being in the conference with all men was just a great experience, and it was a great encouragement to me personally. And I saw immediately that it really encouraged our men, and that's what really drew me to it, and I've never been disappointed.
When you come to Master's Men, I can tell you one thing: you'll love it, and your people will love it, your men will grow, you'll see some great excitement in your service, and you'll come back with a shout, I can guarantee you that.